Hi, it's Julian Mellor from propergolfing.com. In this video I want to talk about the power angle, and what I mean by that is the angle between the shaft of the golf club and your arm. So a lot of golfers that I see never really use their wrists efficiently, and they're really missing out on potential effortless distance, which is something that we're all after. Now, just before I get into this video, if you are serious about your golf game and you want to learn it in a much more structured way rather than here on YouTube where you picking up lots of hints and tips, you should be signing up to propergolfing.com. On there I have hundreds of videos in the library section that are all structured, and there's loads of different sections on there so that you can fully understand all parts of the golf game. So if you are serious about improving and you want to do it in a structured way, sign up to propergolfing.com. Now on with this video. So what we're looking to do now here is really use your wrists efficiently. Now a lot of people get it wrong and they involve the forearms too much and not the wrist action. And let me just show you very quickly what I mean by using the forearms. So when people start to take the club back, they involve the forearms way too quickly, and that flattens the golf swing, puts lots of loft on the golf club from here, and at the top of the backswing there's no real angle set. So what they end up doing is pulling the club through impact, and there's no real speed in this, and also your club face is often pointing off to the right, or then you'll make another compensation and you'll start pulling it to the left. So what I want to do now is show you where the power angle comes from. So once we've turned our body to hip height, so we're turning and transferring our weight correctly, and from here now we're going to involve the wrists. So your wrists are designed, they'll only do one of four things. They'll go up, down, backwards and forwards. That's all your wrist can do. Everything else is forearm and shoulder rotation. So we just want your wrist to what's called cock and uncock. So if I was to throw something a long way, I'd cock my wrists over my shoulder and I can really start to throw it a long way. Whereas if I just hold it up here, it's really much more now about force, and I've definitely got nowhere near as much leverage to send this golf club a long way. So it's that lovely natural throwing action or cocking of the wrists that's going to give you that power angle that's going to deliver some speed to the golf ball. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit two shots. One, I'll hit the ball where I don't use my wrists, and the second one I'll use my wrists. Now because of the sun today, I'm having to do this on a slight angle, so I can't really show you exactly what happens to the shot, but I'll explain it in as much detail as I can, and I'll be extremely honest with you guys. So there's no point in me trying to con you, because you're all very wise, so I definitely wouldn't do that one. So the first shot, I'm not going to use my wrist. I'm going to turn and hold it in this position here. So now it becomes much more of a pull on the way down, and it's very difficult to create power from there. So let me aim down this hole from here. So I'm now just going to hold my wrist very firm. Very, very restricted in the follow through. It just had no speed in it. It definitely went to the right, and I can't tell you the exact yardage, but it's definitely under 200 yards, and it just felt absolutely no power or no speed whatsoever. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is, once I've turned to hip height, I'm going to use my wrist. I'm going to use that throwing action to create the angle that's going to generate the speed. And let's play one now. Completely different golf shot, much higher trajectory, much more fizz on the ball. It actually went lovely and straight. It shouldn't be a surprise to me, but sometimes it is. But I felt that it had the energy coming into the golf ball. So again, if you were cracking a whip from here, we want that speed here. But if you don't use your wrist, it becomes a pulling action, and there's no speed in that. It requires lots and lots of body energy, which if you're athletic, you'll be able to do that. But for the majority of golfers, they wouldn't be able to do that. So simple thing to avoid is don't get the wrists into this position. Don't not use them, because it becomes a pull rather than a swing. Use the wrists, involve them. Let's just do this from side on. So This is poor, wrists are not involved. Also feels when I'm doing that, I'm holding the club that much tighter as well, which we know is going to slow the muscles down. So if we turn and now cock the wrist, that's getting the club all the way to the top. Now we can unleash that speed. So let's just finish with one more. So into your normal setup, relaxed grip, remember, relaxed grip makes muscles move faster. Let's use the wrists. Much better trajectory, much longer golf shot, and that has some real fizz in it. So if you're not using your wrists, if you're not involved them in your backswing, you're massively missing out on potential effortless distance. So give it a go, and please let me know how you get on. By all means, leave a comment in the box below. I'll happily answer any comments, and if you are serious about your golf game, get signed up to propergolfing.com. Thanks for watching, take care, bye.